A warm Indigenous greetings to Sir Chair. My name is Keny from Naga, Northeast India. I'm going to represent behalf of Global Leadership School, FEMI. We Indigenous women from Asian, Pacific, Africa, Latin America, and Arctic region at the Indigenous Women's Global Leadership School would like to acknowledge and complete the contribution of the forum for the many process that it has been made on behalf of our individual and collective rights. We would also like to thank you for the opportunities to express the concerns of our women who are continue to experience inequality, exploitation, and gender-based violence. In addition, the reality of climate change burden us with extremely challenges as we accompany colonials, force, private and state authorities who continue to violate our rights to land without including a meaningful consultation of free, fair, and informed consent. In many of these processes, when asserting of the rights to resources, we are also faced with racism and violence, and with the phenomenon of corruption, and the addition of the indigenous woman, which does not guarantee the right to the collective and personal development. The business activities, mega investment and development project performed by the state, extractive and industrial companies and various agencies and our land points a direct threat to our traditional ways of life, our culture and identities. Acknowledging the vital role of indigenous women in taking in consideration guidelines and provision of the UNPFII, we recommended the following. 1. For member states and other union agencies to develop specific capacity building program for the indigenous women and girls to empowerment them with the knowledge and skills that will enable them to pursue the economic, social, and cultural development and ensure their full and effective participation in decision-making space and in the development project. By encouraging with the participating of indigenous language, we uphold the right to their self-determination. 2. The member state UN agency and other funding bodies to directly fund and invest in indigenous-led adoption because indigenous people's livelihood and culture face threat from the continued destruction of the environment and for the climate magnetisation and adoption measure to include them. Regional council and authority with the responsibility for the development climate action plan and environment mitigation system must include indigenous members and leaders to serve and inform and decision makers. Thank you, Mr. Chair.